Hey guys, Pal here, and welcome back to another episode of, I'm going to call it Railworlds. I know it's cliche, I know it's done, but it's always saying like, all about them trains, no biters. Little bit silly, I guess. A little bit cliche, a bit overdone maybe, probably the better way of putting it. So I've gone away, had a little think about what I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to work towards getting some, get rid of that, just getting some basic production set up just so I can use all this. Oh, I actually don't have very much iron, do I? See, I thought I had more iron than that. I also got research packs. We'll gloss over that, shall we? Let's gloss over that. A little bit of me being an idiot there. We actually don't have very much iron. We have a lot more coal. Copper. God, I can do words, I promise. I promise I can do words. Well, I say that. It's literally no guarantee. Also, album. Dagnabbit. I mean, we got all this wood, haven't we? So, that should prompt a little bit at least. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit healthier, isn't it? Right, so let's go and grab some coal. Try and get some things up and running. Yep, I am going to work on the stuff down the bottom right. I promise. I'm going to go and work on that. It'd just be silly of me to leave this. Oh, research. Why am I surprised? I literally just put stuff in there to make that work. Plate. So, one of the things you might notice is we have got near inserters, which basically Bob's mod, it lets you adjust how far inserters can reach and which side of the belt they drop on. Now, I know you might be like, well, that takes away from the game a little bit, because half the fun, well, I say fun, half of it was trying to get everything to work, but again, it's one of those life's a little bit too short to have to go, well, I've got this really cool setup, but I can't do it because, you know, everything is crap. What's the word? Produced on the wrong side. That kind of rubbish. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, it's just a quality of life thing dash sanity. So if I do 5 of you, get some hoptics. I also forgot that, you know, I've got that. And that's probably why I've got no iron ore. It's all sat in there. Same way that I've got a couple hundred copper sat in there. Yes, so again, just really relatively boring system getting set up here, just so I can just get some belts automated. Do I need to? Not really. Am I going to? Yeah. Again, like I say, nothing too fancy. I know I've got hell mod, but it's 1-to-1, 2-to-1, so I need twice as much. I know I've got hell mod, and I could use that. Why? Yeah. Helps if you have an output, doesn't it? I was just talking about flipping outputs, and I forget to stick one on. Good lord. Right, so that will make me stuff, perhaps a little bit slowly. So let's put an extra one on here again. It's not going to be an efficient ratio, but it is what it is. Right, so that's got me constantly producing. So we're fine on the old production. So let's get some more iron on the way. So starting quite far out, but again, that's just so I have space when I inevitably try to change everything, because that's what I find whenever you play a game like this. You go, I'm going to future-proof this system. I'm going to make it so I don't have to remake it. You spend ages trying to future-proof it, and it's all just a massive waste of time. You try, and it just never works. So you'll just copper plates. Your copper plate. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Again, it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. I love how confident I sound when I say that. Yeah, this is definitely going to work. No worries, no doubts about it. Yeah, I know the ratio is kind of wacky on this, but that will get those started. Again, I always find that quite early on it's always good to just chuck something like this together. It saves you just a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. Like if we had more water around, for example, I'd have these automated. If I had more stone, I'd probably automate that. There's little things that sound like they are a little bit pointless, and I guess to an extent, well, they're not pointless. They're unnecessary. They're excessive, is perhaps a better way of putting it. But it's just trying to make life a touch easier, because you don't want just to be sat there watching me manually craft that kind of stuff. It's just not interesting, is it? 2, 3. So like the inserters, for example, if I've got, I haven't actually got iron gear wheels being produced, so I should probably just have it's being made automatically over here just for convenience sake. Just have a little in and out. Like, do I have that? No. Just think, do I have the mod that lets you just hover over stuff and move them? But it turns out I do not. Am I going to add it? Maybe. Maybe. I should probably work on, automating up here. Because I'm doing that, making my life easier, and I'm walking before I can run. Really. Need to get some production automated. Yeah, I might have a really simple, say 2 or 3 mining drills over here with stuff coming this way. I mean, equally, if I actually do all my power gen going out this way, you can't see that. I've just realised you don't have a cursor on the screen. That's helpful. Basically, where all these highlighted trees are, if I get rid of these and have all my power going this way, and have iron coming through down through this little gap just over the top of the copper, all the copper just shooting out right. I think I'm going to do that. But like I say, this is all temporary. This is just, I'm lazy basically. So I've got a couple hundred of the belt. So let's clear a little bit of way here. Should probably be clearing out all the trees where I'm planning on putting all of my power, really. That would perhaps make a little bit more sense, but here's what it is. I will make progress. I know it doesn't look like progress, but once I've got Seriously. Seriously. How have I done that? You know, I'm a little bit too stubborn. Okay, I'll take the hint. I'll take the. I have learned. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm clearly just an idiot. Especially given there's like 1.2 million iron. My days, how did I end up doing that? Apparently I struggle to walk in a straight line. But yes, if we have all of our so I'm thinking we're going to have quite a lot of stuff coming in up here, going down here, and having production here. It's very generous. And again, I keep thinking you can't see my mouse. This is surprisingly annoying. Basically, I'm going to have everything sneaking down between the copper and where I've put those furnaces in that first little initial setup. Like I say, it's initial. I can guarantee it's going to change. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But you got to start somewhere, haven't you? Alright, so again, seriously. I am having just no luck with these. God, I'm good at this, aren't I? Clearly. Right, so let's get. Oh, I need a couple of you. Again, this is where having these is quite useful because it just means a little bit less. Not that it really made any difference on that one, or that one, or actually that one. They literally didn't help at all. And again, I've still got these flipping science packs. I'm doing well at this. Let's make 6 of you. Oh, I meant to check what the ratio on that was, but I may have forgotten a little bit. Look, it'll be inefficient now. We'll sort it. We'll sort it shortly. By shortly, I mean in like 2-3 hours. Knowing me. I'll put it on the to-do list. That's the important thing. I probably should get pipe automated. Just again, because I'm just sat here waiting for the pipe. For a little bit of pipe. Hey, we've got optics. Be able to see. Well, I can see. I don't know. If you can't see what I'm doing at night, let me know. And I'll either start putting lamps down or I'll just get a mod that makes life a little bit nicer at night for you guys. How much we got? 24, 25, which means I can get 5 view, which is a little bit more than I need. Okay, I just need to automate pipes is what I'm taking away from this. Oh well, that's all crafting. Let's clear this out of it. This is where I'm going to put the stacks. See it clearing it out. I mean, I'm sure I've probably not thought this through. I'm probably going to do this now in like an hour's time. Go, no, George, what were you doing? That was such a faux pas. Oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? Clear some space out. Keep it clearing. Keep her going. Keep her going. Okay, I'm calling that good enough. So, what I'm thinking is we have that there. Already I'm thinking maybe not. So I'm trying to remember the last time I did. No, I'm not going to have that there because I'm going to have issues getting coal to it. If I have it like, oh well, that like here. You like the decisiveness there, guys? I've got issues because that's there. So actually, if I put it on there, thank you, offshore pump. I'm glad you alerted me to your presence. So that's all there. Might as well keep this stuff smelting. Yeah, I know my research is flashing at me. There's nothing else I particularly want to do right this second. Because again, I'm just doing all this by hand. That's 500, that's pretty reasonable. 800, that's full. That's what that is. I'm gonna put that like that for the moment because I don't really need that many. I'm gonna have that. And then 1, 2. I've done it again, haven't I? I need to have. Can we view one over? Because I've forgotten about electricity poles. You know, nothing important. You know, just connecting your power to, you know, everything. Oh, you know what that is? That's incredibly annoying. God, my positioning has been on point today, has it not? Oh, there's even more. God blimey. You know, there's a saying that I'm sure is applicable here, which is check twice, cut once, and it's not really working out for me. Gotta be honest. Right, how do we redeem this situation? I can have it go. Instead of it going vertically, go to the right. That's what we're probably going to have to do. It's a tad annoying, but we shall see. I'm sure someone saw that coming. They just went doing the. Seriously? Seriously? Wow. Wow. Well, this just going to go somewhere else at this point. So I put that there and that there. Does that sneak in? No, but that does. Put that there. Oh, that's going to be too close or in an invalid place. Look, alright, I appreciate this is like the third or fourth time I've done this, and I can't quite believe that I have done this, but I think we might be onto a winner here, boys. I cut down this tree. And probably another very small hole that means I'm not able to put anything down. That's how I suspect this is going to go. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, hooray! Excellent. That sounded so insincere. That sounded so unbelievably insincere. But it's now connected. They are now in place. Plonk a couple of these down. Or not, you know. I definitely jinxed it saying that, didn't I, guys? Clearly a bit of a silly move there. Right, that's my marker. Got 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, as if it was totally planned like that. Yes, totally planned. I think I might be slightly over considering this, but that is out of line with everything else and actually kind of quite annoying. Hey ho. So we got that, and then chuck those down. What we'll do is we'll take this over here like this. We'll sneak under there. Oh dear. I have just managed to get every part of that wrong. Actually, I think that's also probably wrong. So what I'll do is I'll just put a splitter in at the top here. I shall do that now. Split it in like that. Look, it's not pretty. I'm fully aware of that. It looks fairly horrific, but most important thing here is I think it's going to work. Like I feel a little bit sick looking at it. Not going to lie, it looks really bad. But chuck a few inserters on and then we have power. Right, so after that slightly shambolic episode where I went and showed how little knowledge I have of how ground works, because you know that's not something important that you need to know about, I'm going to call it there, guys. It's been fun. I've clearly shown that I have eyes. They might not work, but I do have eyes. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, and please feel free to leave a like, comment. If you didn't like it, again, comment, let me know what I've done wrong. I expect at least a comment saying, what are you doing? You clearly can't see. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks. Bye.